And this is very important in reference to copyright infringements of people trying to steal the companies of my mother and father, and people trying to steal my identity, and people trying to steal talent agencies or production companies or manufacturing of products and goods in reference to companies that my parents owned, of which I am the owner of. I'm the owner of the copyrights of the companies. I'm the owner of the property. I'm the owner of the land. I'm the owner of the history of the companies. I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates. I'm the owner of the mansions. These activities of people trying to steal or trying to claim that they thought they were the owners, that's a copyright infringement. You guys understand that? In low court television, I just tried to call you. They said the message answer machine was full. You guys know that, right? I'm the owner of the copyrights of the companies. My name is the same as my mother and father's names. I'm the owner of all the names of my family history, of my mother and father and grandparents. Does everybody understand what copyright infringements are? That means these people don't have a right claiming to be the owners of the company. I'm the owner. That means people don't have a right claiming to be me. They don't have a right trying to claim that they were a relative of my parents. They don't have a right trying to fabricate that they thought they'd be the owner of the company, and they don't have a right trying to claim to be the executive, top executive of the company. I'm the top executive of the company. Do you understand what that means? These people can't get a license to claim those titles. Those are titles that I'm the owner of. Those are titles that I am of my mother and father's companies and my grandparents' companies. Do you understand that? That's why there's copyrights. That means other people can't claim to be the owners of what I'm the owner of. That means they can't claim to be the boss of the whole company. I mean, there's managers that work at the companies, but, it's very important in reference to copywritten documents of facts. So in reference to these people playing their tricks and people trying to steal and trying to rip off me and my family history, or people trying to rip off my mother and father's estates or my grandparents' estates, those people don't have legal titles of the companies. I have the highest status at the companies. And court television and other television networks need to know that, and they need to do stories about that. If they don't want to do the stories, then they need to step down so somebody else can get in there and do the stories, because these people are trying to rip off millions of dollars a day out of the accounts and companies, such as people hijacking a company and then they try to mess with a company and then it goes belly up when they rip it off. That's not how things are supposed to work at the companies. I'm the owner of the companies. You understand what people try to do? They try to get into a company. They try to rip off the budget. They try to funnel monies to their own people that are conspiring against me and my ownership. That's trespassing too. The government cannot force their way into a company to steal the jobs. That is a violation of corporate law. There's corporation laws against government trying to hijack companies. There's corporate law against government holding me hostage. There's corporate law in reference to government tampering with my life and finances and wealth and identity and family history. Doesn't matter what level of politician the person is. If they are conspiring against my ownership and my identity, they have to get subpoenaed into court. There's lots of laws that protect companies from government. And I haven't received any of the lawsuit monies or any of the insurance money from any of the companies. I've been held hostage for over 26 years in certain acknowledgments of things. It's physical assault every day, from the satellite controllers torturing me and abusing me. and that's sex crimes against government and reference to and rare genetic types. Government doesn't have a right poaching from my DNA. They don't have a right stealing sperm or stealing blood, claiming they were trying to find some cure for something they were looking for. Your DNA type's not the same as mine. Your blood type and your anatomy and your organ types are not the same as mine. And my DNA is a rare protected DNA. If they catch you trying to steal my blood or trying to injure me or trying to steal any of my body parts, you can get put on trial for the death penalty. You're endangering my life with your fabrications of your so-called games of research. That is attempted murder, and you must get prosecuted for your crimes. You're violating rare protection laws of rare genetics. And rare genetics are protected because they know they won't help your DNA or whatever problem you have. But then you're going to end up murdering or wasting another person's life claiming you were doing research for your DNA. That's murder. That's treason. And that's a violation of medical laws and medical protection laws of DNA types. And blood protection laws and sperm protection laws. The satellite man's hitting me in the throat. And it's 5:46 a.m., 6/14/2022. They're hitting me in the teeth. These people, they have people working around the clock that are burning me and staring at me and hitting me in the face and teeth around the fucking clock. The U.S. government's claiming they don't know what they're doing? That's treason. It's attempted murder every second of every fucking day.